Hello everybody and welcome back to the Star Wars The Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play series. Part 31. It's been about a week since I played this, so I don't even remember what planet I'm on. Oh wait, I'm on Manaan. Okay, never mind. Anyway, we just landed here. Apparently the Republican diplomat and the Sith diplomat here, whose name's not popping up for a reason, got into a little bit of a tizzy. And basically the Cellcat told them to go screw themselves. Anyway, so let's go find some things to do. Let's see. I do know that. Yeah. Okay. I can't remember what to do here. I guess I think we need to talk to this Hellcat judge about Jolie's little buddy being locked up in prison for murdering somebody. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, so we are now the Arboroth. Totally forgot about that. Oops. Okay, what do you think of Sunny, Sunray, missing the name.
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
So Sunray has a little bit of an injury. We'll find out about that. Okay, is there anything suspicious about the case? The metal that was in Seth's hand. It's odd that something's so pointing with left there. Okay, so let's look at things not look at.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunny would have overlooked it being in Elassa's hand.
And that's not what I need to know. Okay, so let's go talk to Sunray here. Sunny, something like that. I don't know. He'll be over here. So let's go talk to him. That's his wife. Okay, here, prison cell. Wait, oh shit, I gotta talk to this guy. Oh, now you unlock the door. I have to actually click on you to get the door unlocked. Okay. Now let's try this here. Okay, here he is.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Sunray. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Cellcats seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go over the evidence here.
I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Elassa there that night, but it's not what you think.
I was working with Republic Intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Elassa into a double agent working for us.
It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Elassa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further,
No, you sneak up
they
behind
say
Paul
they
Trigger
found
when
my
they're not
heroes cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Seems like he's kind of stumbling over himself here a little bit. I think there's something going on that he's not telling me. Yeah, where should I look?
guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy.
Yeah, that was let me
Anything
walk
else I
in.
can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, you said you. Alright, it just said you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Yeah, how are we going now?
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Yeah, I think there's something going on that he is definitely not telling me. Who's this guy?
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Yeah, that was nice to do. Okay, so that guy's completely on one tick. Oh god, that's look. Okay, so we need to go to the hotel. Let's talk to...
I hear you've been appointed as
Yeah.
arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
can you tell me something about that?
He's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered the Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman. I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Yeah, I'll save
Find
him.
the real evidence. That's all I ask.
Maybe.
The real
Maybe not.
evidence
I
will
don't know.
prove Sunry didn't do this.
Alright, so let's go find this hotel. This place has a really kind of confusing layout, and I never know where to go. So, hopefully we don't walk around in circles for the rest of the night. That will suck. So, kind of fishy. There's a Sith warrior there. Koto Distribution Center. So, what's going on here? There's a Sith soldier. Let's talk to him.
He's got all the proper Kolto trading permits, so back off.
Okay, what about you?
Stay out of my way. I'm on legitimate Sith business.
Well, you kind of walked over here towards me. I say that you're in my way. How about this Republic soldier?
Hey, I'm working here. Go talk to the diplomatic rep if you got something to say.
You're all dicks, every single one of you. So that was a complete waste of time. Let's see what we got. I don't think I've gone over that way yet. But what's going on with those two? They just ran right in. What? Or is everyone's playing drunk? Nothing there. I'm walking into a sign. Oh no. I see East Central Courtyard. Time for another loading screen. Oh, this is gonna be good.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself.
I love how we're just staying there. Oh, they're behind me now. Oh, no, Philly's like, nope.
For mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve.
They're
We'll
hiding.
die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
It's like a bunch of kids arguing on Tutor online for a forum. It sounds so stupid. Let's see, general store. Let's see what they got to sell over here.
How much for all this stuff, Tybark?
Oh, isn't that nice?
Thanks, Tybark. Catch you next week.
Can you give me a discount? I'm a Jedi that works for the Republic. That makes me extra special. So he thinks Sunry's been framed by the Sith. Tell him what you know about the Sunray cakes. Okay, well, what do you got in stock? That was pointless. That was pointless. Let's see what does he have here. No. That might be nice for Carf if he didn't already have all those things there. Oh. Constitution. Damn, that costs a lot. I don't think I'm gonna have that high enough of a level. No, nothing there for me, really. You guys still big with that
What's
mission?
this? Another Republic lackey wandering the streets? Don't worry, the Sith will destroy you along with all the rest who don't bow down before Lanark.
Well, that ain't that nice.
I have nothing more to say to you. I have important Sith business to attend to.
You know, I wonder how much trouble they get if their suits get kind of, you know, not so shiny anymore. And this is something to think about. Let's see what's over here. Use courtyard. I'll check the map here. Oh, hang on a minute. I just realized something. The hotel's back this way. Yeah, I think that way over there, if we were continuing to go over that way, I think that's the Sith embassy. So here we go. This should be the hotel. Yes, here it is. Visitor's Hotel. This is where we can go to. And Ingus? Really? That's your name, Ingus?
You're the one defending Sunry now.
I mean, how the fuck do you know?
Well,
I just came here.
Hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Damn right. Tell me why you saw no on the murder, you son of a bitch.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
So, okay, so he went after the shot went off, okay.
What do you want to know?
I don't know why. He sounds already agitated with us.
Alasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Maybe we should tell his wife. Uh-oh. Why do you son and I murder?
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room.
Yeah,
You
it's only
can't...
the same thing. Okay,
What do you-
same dialogue tree or doing.
There were only two other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally, I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Firith Me. He's a
Fear of me,
Pazak
really?
player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
No, that's good. That's like every person who's a Zag player.
If
They
you
always
need
think
anything
it's a drug
else,
abuse.
Gonna be right here.
Okay, so let's go and talk to some of these guys. Let's see, oh really? You just got the door open?
You at the cell, Kath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
I can't, well, tell me what you know.
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
Oh, so they had a relationship?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself. Oh, well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah,
Oh, is
I
she like
didn't see
force
anything.
sensitive? Well, I did
I
see.
didn't
Damn it.
see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
Well, maybe I toss in 100 credits.
100 credits isn't enough
Damn
for
it.
the kind of trouble I'd be having if I told you. Sorry, you're going to have to look somewhere else.
Oh, fuck.
Thanks.
Asshole. Oh, what did you see?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly,
Really?
checking out
There's
the
a
listings for the big tournament that's going to be held
Weekly,
here
there's a
soon.
magazine for
When
that shit.
I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Lass's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
Let's see if I try those persuasion checks
And-
again.
Nope.
Nope. Oh shit. Just keep trying them.
And the...
No.
But I
Oh,
don't
wait,
have
that
any
worked.
qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Well, okay, wait. Oh, she does? So, alright. She had a lightsaber, okay.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Alright, so, hang on. I think it's check the dialogue tree because I skipped it a million times. Come on, wearing this big cloak and wearing this rush stuff like that, so I haven't paid them too much attention. And some action brushed up against her action, of course. Her cloak fell open. Alright, she had a Sith lightsaber. Okay. I mean, it also could have been a vibrator, you know, I'm just throwing it out there. By the way, I'm gonna rob you very quickly if you don't mind. Oh, wait, I got my 100 credits back. Sweet! Well, thank you. That was kinda cheap. Oh, look at this some bitch here. Alright, well, you tell me what you know. Uh-huh, why were you in the hotel? So you have to save up for 2 weeks to stay in a hotel for a few days. Okay, well, what did you see? Didn't see the murder, did see a Republic guy who was crippled, ran away. What about Elsa's room? No, I have no reason being there, no one paid me to do it. Did someone pay you to be in her room, Cooper? Because you just said that. So they can't, instead of paying her money and put the medal there. Alright. Oh my god, Jolie, no. Oh, Basta, what are you? I'm getting cock blocked by my teammates. Basta, move! Oh no.
Yes?
Thank you.
What?
And because I can't go in their room. Oh, fuck it. Knock this son of a bitch down with my lightsaber. Wait, how did I miss a fucking stationary object? There we go. Footlocker. There's a med pack. Oh, it's kind of a waste to come in and knock down a door just for a med pack. Let's see if I'm gonna talk to him again. Maybe he knows anything.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh?
Wait,
Elasi, there were only two. No, don't know anything.
I got more.
What?
Okay. Oh, that was pointless. Okie dokie. Maybe let's go talk back to the Zack player. Tell him about the Rodian plan and some shit.
You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me?
Never mind.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
Oh, never mind. Mysterious man. Okay, this is going to be interesting.
You, Jedi. I hear you're investigating the Sunry murder trial I wrote. This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. The Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, there he goes. He's gone. Well, there's a Republic embassy right there, so let's just go in here and find some stuff out. Security control. I think there's a Rowan guy. Okay.
Welcome to Manan. I'm Roland Wong. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
Yeah, what your soldiers will limit some of his Koto for.
Kolto is a precious
I only
resource.
saw a couple of them
Its
over
healing
there.
powers are near miraculous.
I think there was only one.
During times of war, Kolto becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest Kolto and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our Kolto supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
I got some questions about this here city. I've been on here for about a week and done absolutely
A beautiful
nothing.
place, Ahto City. A paradise on the water. But remember, within the city itself, the Selkath have absolute authority. They're a tough race, but fair. Obey the Selkath laws, keep the peace, and you should encounter no problems. I assume you received a visitor guide to the city when you docked your ship. I regret there is little I can tell you that's not in the visitor guide, my good Jedi. My duties rarely permit me to venture beyond the walls of the Republic Embassy.
See, I'm investigating the Sunray case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
There's this one dude.
The Republic? That makes no sense. Sunry has no enemies in the Republic, and his conviction will make all of our jobs more difficult. If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I'm on a mission with the Jedi Council. Maybe you can help me.
Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Seek a star map. Yeah, he'll know what that is.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manan?
Yeah, you know something?
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
You gotta remember this is an RPG, so we can't do shit without someone like, hey, come on, tell me.
No. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing.
You realize I'm a Jedi, right? And I work with the Republic. You guys are screwed without us. What do you want me to do?
We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Phoraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
Oh, well, it sounds like we got some time. Let's see, what is this recording?
It's intelligence information about Sith activities on Manan, as well as some oceanographic reports on the local marine life.
Where is the droid?
It's heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
So I need to get in the Sith base. Gotcha.
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Let's see any other ways.
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for passcards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
Okay, pass cards. Probably won't fuck that up. Anything else?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Well, I think, we'll go with a prisoner first.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Alright, so we got 2 quests here we gotta follow up with. We gotta figure out the Sunray murder case, and then we have to go into the Sith base and retrieve a droid. So we'll see that for next video here. We'll see y'all next time where we do those things, and hope I don't screw up too bad. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next time.